Hi students, my name is Nitesh. I am from Anara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 9th standard, that is polynomials. In polynomials we already discussed about what is polynomials, what are the types of polynomials, degrees of polynomials and coefficients of polynomials. So in this class we have to move on to the next topic, that is zero of the polynomial. So dear students, in this class we have to discuss about zeros of a polynomial. Yes, so this is also the one of the term of the polynomials, that is degree of the polynomial and the coefficient of a polynomial. So every polynomial has their degree. Likewise, every polynomial has its own zero of the polynomial. That is, zero of the polynomial is a value of x or value of any variable. So in polynomial we are taking any value, any variables. So likewise x, y, z. So whatever it may be, so the value of a variable, for which the polynomial will be zero. That means when we are substituting any value of x to this polynomial, to any polynomial, so that means when the polynomial will be zero, after substituting the value of x, when the polynomial is zero, so that value of x is nothing but zero of a polynomial, zero of that polynomial. So that means, so we have to define zero of a polynomial here. That is, zero of a polynomial is the polynomial is a value of variable, for which the polynomial will be zero. The polynomial will be zero. Yes. So in last standards we already discussed about when the value of polynomial is zero, when the linear equation is zero. So we already learned in the last class, that is 8th standard. That's also we call it as a solution of the equation also. It also we called as a roots of the solution. When the zero of a polynomial is, sometimes we call it as a roots of the polynomial. When we are simplifying the polynomial, so we get the value of variables. So that is also nothing but zero of a polynomial, also the roots of a polynomial. Sometimes it call it as a roots of the polynomial. Sometimes we call it as roots of the polynomial. Okay, so then we have to consider any polynomial. Likewise, I will consider a linear polynomial. So after that we have to find the standard form of polynomial, zero of the polynomial. Firstly, I will consider any linear polynomial here. So firstly, what is the standard form of linear polynomial? It's a ax plus b. That means it has only one variable. Linear polynomial means here it is the degree 1. The polynomial with the degree 1 means it consists of a single polynomial, single variable here. So that means I will consider a linear polynomial. So after that we have to simplify that one. That is, so p of x, that means polynomial of x is equal to ax plus b. So the definition of the zero of a polynomial tells us that it's a value of variable, it's a value of x when the polynomial is zero. That means p of x is equal to 0. That means left hand side becomes 0 here. So I will take p of x is equal to 0 in this equation. That means what happens here? 0 is equal to ax plus b. I will write ax plus b is equal to 0. Then I will transpose this plus b to the RHS side. It becomes minus b. That is ax is equal to minus b. Then I will transpose this a to the RHS side. The multiplication process is there here. So multiplication operation is there. After transposing, it becomes division. So it will go to the denominator. That is x is equal to minus b by a here. So this is the formula of finding the root of the polynomial, root of a linear polynomial. So this is the equation, this is the formula for finding 0 of a polynomial for linear polynomials. So just observe here, b is a constant term and a is a coefficient of x here. So b is a constant and a is a coefficient of x. So likewise, with the help of this constants and coefficient, we have to write that. So what is the equation, what is the formula for finding 0 of a linear polynomial? That is x is equal to minus constant divided by coefficient of x here. Coefficient of x. So this is the formula for finding the 0 of the polynomial in case of linear polynomial here. So this is about 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial is a value of the variable. Any value of the variable when the polynomial is 0, when the whole polynomial becomes 0. So that means it's the value of that x, value of that variable is a 0 of a polynomial here. So let us move on to some problems. So we have to take some problems, and using this formula we have to find out that the value of a 0 of a polynomial. Yes, firstly I will take 6x plus 7. 6x plus 7. So apart from the root of the formula for the finding 0 of the polynomial, we have to find out the value of a 0 of a polynomial here. So firstly what we have to do? Firstly take p of x is equal to 6x plus 7. 6x plus 7 here. So after that what we have to do? P of x is equal to 0, because we have to find the 0 of the polynomial. That means the definition of a 0 of a polynomial tells us that it's a value of a variable when the polynomial will be 0. So that means we have to take the value of p of x is equal to 0. So after that we have to substitute the value of 0 in equation. P of x is equal to 6x plus 7. That is 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Then we have to transpose this 7 to the RHS side. That is 6x plus 7. After transposing it becomes minus 7. Then we have to transpose this 6 to the RHS side. The multiplication operation becomes division. The numerator term goes to denominator. That is x is equal to minus 7 by 6 here. Yes, this is the value of x is equal to minus 7 by 6 here. Then we have to find out the same formula, the same polynomial with the help of formula for finding the 0 of the linear polynomial. So likewise we have to take, yes, p of x. We know that p of x is equal to 6x plus 7. Yes. Then we have to find out, then we have to compare with the standard form. So this equation is in the form of, this equation is in the form of which form? The standard form of linear equation. That is p of x is equal to ax plus b. So if this is equation number 1, I will consider. This is equation number 2, I will consider here. So What is the formula for finding the zero of the polynomial? Then the zero of the polynomial be zero of the linear polynomial is, what is the formula? X is equal to minus b by a. X is equal to minus b by a. So what is the value when we are comparing equation 2 and equation 1? What is the value of b here? Value of b is 7 here, that is minus 7. Then what is the value of a here? So when we are comparing equation 2 and equation 1, so the value of a is 6 here. X is equal to 7 by 6. So these two values are one and the same here. So that means the formula for finding the zero of the polynomial is true for all the linear polynomials. So let us take another example. Yes. Next example is 2x minus 1. So this is also a linear polynomial here. We have to find the value of zero of the polynomial. That is, firstly what we have to do, p of x is equal to 2x minus 1. So because it's a polynomial of x here. If it is 2y minus 1, it's a polynomial of y. So after that what we have to do? So then we have to compare. So this is equation 1. This equation is in the form of ax plus b. So we can write p of x is equal to ax plus b. Here I will write p of x is equal to ax plus b here. Equation number 2. Then we have to compare equation 1 and equation 2. Compare equation 1 and equation 2. So what is the value of b here? B is equal to minus 1. What is the value of a here? A is equal to 2. Then we have to insert the value of a and b into this formula of zero of a linear polynomial. So what is the formula of finding the zero of the linear polynomial? So that is x is equal to minus b by a here. So after that we have to substitute the value of a and value of b. X is equal to minus b by a. So that means what is the value of b here? Minus 1 minus 1 divided by, what is the value of a here? It is 2. So then x is equal to minus of minus 1. That means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the value of the zero of the polynomial. So let us check. So we are having the value of zero of the polynomial. After that we have to check whether it is right or wrong. So we have to verify that x is equal to 1 by 2 is zero of the polynomial or not. In previous cases, we already know about p of x is equal to 0. We will substitute and transpose. We get that. But here we just use the formula for finding the zero of the polynomial. So after that, we have to check the value of zero of the polynomial. How to check? Substitute the value of x is equal to 1 by 2. It's a verification. So, how to verify? Substitute value of x is equal to 1 by 2 in equation 1. Substitute value of x in equation 1. So, p of x is equal to, or p of 1 by 2 I will write. Because value of x is equal to 1 by 2, that means p of 1 by 2 I will write. So, 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1. We have to put the value of x is equal to 1 by 2 at the place of 1 by 2. Sorry, x. So here we have to insert the value of x is equal to 1 by 2 at the place of x here. So that is, so I will cancel here. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. That means p of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. That means 1 by 2 is the value of the 0 of the linear polynomial equation 1, that is 2x minus 1 here. So let us move on to the next set of problem. Yes. P of x is equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x is equal to 1. Yes. Here the value of the 0 of the polynomial is given. So it's a quadratic equation because the degree of the polynomial is 2, because the leading term of the polynomial, the highest power of the leading term of the polynomial is 2 here. So that means it's a quadratic polynomial. Here we have to check whether x is equal to 1 is the 0 of the polynomial or not. So substitute the value of x in the quadratic polynomial. It is substitute x is equal to 1 in P of x. So if we substitute the value of x is equal to 1, it becomes P of 1. What happens here? 5 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 7. According to the bottommost rule, we have to first multiply the terms. So that is 5 into 1 minus 3 into 1 plus 7. So here is equal to. So what we have? So here 5 minus 3 plus 7. 5 minus 3 2, 2 plus 7 is equal to 9 here. P of 1 is equal to 9. The value of P of 1 is equal to 9. That means when the value of the polynomial is 0. So that value of x is nothing but this 0 of the polynomial. But here when we are substituting the value of x is equal to 1, the polynomial will be 9. So that means it's not a 0 of a polynomial. That means x is equal to 1 is not a 0 of a polynomial P of x. So this is a simple problem. So here we have to substitute the value of x is equal to 1 to this quadratic polynomial. So let us move on to the next problem. Yes, the fourth problem, 3y cube minus 4y plus square root 11 at y is equal to 2 here. So here also we have to substitute the value of y is equal to 2 in this equation. So let us substitute the value of x is y is equal to 2 in this polynomial. So substitute value of y is equal to 2 in given polynomial. So what happens? It's a P of y is equal to the given polynomial of y is equal to P of y is equal to 3y cube minus 4y plus square root 11. So we have to substitute the value of y is equal to 2 here. That is P of 2 is equal to 3 into 2 cube minus 4 into 2 plus root 11 is equal to 3 into 2 cube is 8 here. 8 plus root 11. Then 8 into 3, 24 minus 8 plus root 11 is equal to 16 plus root 11. That means the P of 2 is equal to 16 plus root 11. That means the polynomial of y is not equal to 0, when we substitute the value of y is equal to 2. That means value of y is equal to 2 is not a 0 of the polynomial 3y cube minus 4y plus root 11. That means y is equal to 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2 is not a 0 of the this is about, we are substituting the value of x is equal to or y is equal to in the given polynomial. We have to check whether there is this is a 0 of the polynomial or not. So after that we have to take the next set of problem, that is check whether plus 2 and minus 2 are zeros of the polynomial x plus 2. So here we have to check the value 0 of the polynomial x plus 2 is 2 or minus 2. So we have to check both the values of x here. After that we have to check that the polynomial will be 0 or not. So firstly I will take the value of x is equal to 2. So before that we have to take the polynomial, that is polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 2. After that we have to insert the value of 2 and minus 2. Firstly I will take the value of x is equal to 2 here. So firstly put x is equal to 2. Just substitute the value of x is equal to 2 in given polynomial, that is p of 2 is equal to 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. That means the value of this polynomial is not 0. When we are inserting the value of x is equal to 2, that means 2 is not a 0 of the polynomial. That is 2 is x is equal to 2 is not a 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. After that we have to insert the value of x is equal to minus 2 in given polynomial. That means, so p of x, we know that p of x is equal to x plus 2. Put the value of x is equal to minus 2. Put x is equal to minus 2. So here we have to substitute the value of x is equal to minus. That means p of minus 2 is equal to minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. That means the value of the polynomial becomes 0 when we are substituting the value of x is equal to minus 2. That means the value of x is equal to minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. That means therefore x is equal to minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial x plus 2 here. So this is about, we have checking whether the given value of x is 0 of the polynomial or not. So let us move on to the next problem. So based on the same example. Here also we have to check whether 0 and 2 or 2 and 0 are the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 2x. So we have to check the value of x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 0. After substituting the value of x is equal to 2 and value of x is equal to 0, if it is the polynomial is 0, polynomial will become 0. So that means both are the 0 of this quadratic equation. So let us check by taking p of x is equal to x square minus 2x. P P of x is equal to x square minus 2x. So firstly I will insert the value of x is equal to 2 here. So put the value of x is equal to 2. Put x is equal to 2 here. Then P of 2 is equal to 2 square minus 2 into 2. Because here x square is there, that means we have to take value of x is equal to 2, it becomes 2 square, and 2 into x, that means 2 into 2 here. So 2 square is 4, minus 2 into 2 is 4, so it will vanishes, it becomes 0. That means it's a P of 2 is equal to 0. When the value of polynomial is 0, that value of x is nothing but the 0 of the polynomial. That means, therefore, x is equal to 2 is the 0 of the polynomial x square minus 2x. So likewise we have to insert the value of x is equal to 0 in given polynomial. That means firstly we have to take the value of polynomial. So P of x is equal to x square minus 2x. Put the value of x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. Then we have to insert the value of x is equal to 0. So in the place of x here, it is P of 0 is equal to 0 square minus 2 into 0. That means 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. That means P of 0 is equal to 0. So it means the value of a polynomial becomes 0. That means that value of x or that value of variable is nothing but the 0 of the polynomial. That means therefore x is equal to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial x square minus x. So this is about the zeros of the polynomial. So in this class we discussed about what is the 0 of the polynomial, how can we find out the 0 of the polynomial, and what are the ways we have to check whether the given value of x is 0 or not. So this is about 0 of the polynomial. So dear students, in this class we discussed about zeros of the polynomial. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Those who are watching the video first time, please subscribe our channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.